But first of all, what surprised me in this article is actually the feedback of people who went into the meetings organized by Alexander Dworkin and the way they described their experience. So Dworkin promotes himself as, Christian Orthodox scholar, right?
That's
But the
right.
people who go into his events, they say the atmosphere, the way they feel themselves, is as if they are on a cult meeting.
Hmm.
If they simply join some kind of a cult meeting, that's exactly what it is. There was university and STU, and the gentleman says he attended. His first impression was surprise, where there were no calm faces, so everyone was excited, like this kind of cultic ecstasy that they have in there, where many young people with tense expressions on their faces, distorted faces, because they came there to fight evil cultists. So they came there with this passion to ruin people's lives. The older attendees had unhealthy excitement on their faces. So Dworkin, who arrived 10 minutes late, he began his conversation with, agenda of rescuing members from sects. And then he went into technical things, how to communicate, how to argue, for example. And, his way of delivery, basically, I think familiar to anyone who has seen the Impact documentary. If you haven't, highly suggest to do so. Very manipulative things. But then what the gentleman says later, the one who describes it, and he's not part of this whole cult. He simply came there to see what's going on. So he realized during the meeting what is the essence of the cult, actually, that he was inside of such meeting. And after all, people, he says, when they come in together for religious purpose, they come in for, good things, like love for God and neighbors and so on. There was nothing like that in this meeting. It was hatred, it was distorted, evil expressions on the faces of the listeners who were furious to fight those who are being dehumanized by Alexander Dworkin as sect members. So they gathered there for their own theories and methods. Here is the source everyone can check. And this gentleman is just a person who visited his event, but there are so many scholars, so many professionals in the legal field, in the religious field, who actually have, scholarships as theologians, and they all talking about the very same thing, that Dworkin organized a cult, or as they call it in Russia, a totalitarian sect.